There's emotion, I know it feels that way. But hope's a honey in the air, a melody around you, and no one.
Hi there, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our weekly Hengen Disputers weekly meeting. Okay, we are waiting for Simon. Simon is, there you are, Simon. We're going to pass the floor over to you. Hi there, Suela.
Hi, Sam.
Okay, we are
one second, just give me 1 second.
Do you hear me? Hello, do you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can hear you, Suhaila. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we give a big warm round of applause and turn your camera on? You know, some of you turn your camera off again, turn your camera on back so we can see your face again. Because as I said, we want this to be like we're all in the office together, in a place together, and we're attending this meeting together. That'll be perfect, right? So let's give a big round of applause to Suhaila Dejera, right, from Abu Dhabi, but now I can see she's in the Dubai office because behind her is the 6A Hall of Fame of our Dubai office in UAE, right? So just before I bring her on, right? I know she's very excited. She has a lot to share. I just want to say that this amazing lady and her husband Seiko, both of them are 6As, and they're doing a tremendous effort in Abu Dhabi, building the Abu Dhabi team. And for those who don't know where Abu Dhabi is, it's in the UAE, right? It is next to Dubai, right? The next emirate in Dubai. So fantastic husband and wife couple. And what I want to say is, if you are doing this business just yourself and not with your wife or with your husband, when you bring them in, the power is just really, insane. And I've seen how husband and wife like Suhaila and Seiko, how they work, and now they are really getting themselves to even 6A2 and beyond. And by next year, I can foresee both of them will be 6A2. So I'm very, very, very proud of them and very excited for their success in the business. And I can't wait to hear from her and her PowerPoint today. Thank you so much, Suhaila, for coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, again, let's give her a big round of applause. Give her the energy so she can share maximum value with us. So over to you, Suhaila.
Thank you very much, Simon. Really, thank you for the invitation. Thank you for the opportunity. Thanks to all the team. I know that Mr. Sia and all the top leaders, personally that I have met them before, and I continuously, work with them closely. It's amazing family. Actually, in Agic, it's something very special, but it will happen maybe only once in your life, and we should talk about this opportunity. Today, I want to share my experience with Enagic, of course. I want to share some personal experience as well, stories, and maybe it will help you to build your business as well and make this happening very fast. All right. So I'm sure that you are from different, maybe from India, Malaysia, Dubai, different, maybe other countries as well. Different cultures and beliefs, but there is one thing that in Agic we have this unity and we are one family. Today, so the subject will be about designing your life, how to do it. It's in purpose, I don't want to tell you how to change your life. Okay, changing your water, change your life. Yes, true. And how you make it more special, and you go in details and make those very special things that it will design your life better and better. Let me just share here. Okay, so we can go just because I'm curious and I need to know who is here in the room. wants to change his life or design his life, look for transformation, looking for something miraculous. I have been before, so at your place, looking for something to happen. Second thing, so why we have chosen Enagic and not another product? Okay, there's a lot of companies as well. I can give some of my stories. Plus, we go deep. So how to make and structure that life that you are always dreaming to have it. Starting from the mindset, going through your challenges, and finding your pathway, how to realize it. Of course, at the end, there is always call for action. You have to reflect, you have to act to get that reaction coming to your life. So today, I believe that most of you here for one single thing, it's you are looking for happiness, you are looking for freedom, you are looking, to be this feeling that getting from your inside, that voice, and also, that desire that it makes you going up every morning, waking up, looking for those opportunities. Some people, they believe in miracles, and I don't know, at the end, we can discover if miracles will happen or not. Are they miracles really, or we are the miracles to make them happening? This is what everyone look to build it, to make it stronger and bigger, and leave that fire always inside him, inside her, not let it down. It is inside you. Nobody will change your life. It's your destiny, your decision, and your life, not somebody else. Let's see. I have two models here. Just I need some participation from your side. At the end, we can come back to it. We have two models of pyramids. Let's see that it is structure. It's a triangle that will present model of a work that we are a human being, and we all need that work, that physical life to go and move forward. So there is model 1 and model 2. And I believe that everyone has to relate here to one of those models. Model 1, you can see that there is a skills about 5% on the top, but there is a habit. It's everything that we have into our routine, about 10%, and motivation about 85%. You can relate to this model. However, on the other side, there is another model that it is 85% of skills and 10% of habit, same, but there is 5% of motivation. If you go just in the chat and put model 1 or 2, so by just typing 1 or 2, we look after this at the end to know which category or which model we belong to it more. All right. So why Enagic? So it cannot be another company, of course. Only Enagic. It's only Enagic that you can work and have your dream built, to the maximum, to that vision, that mission that you have set for yourself. Enagic, of course, because there is one product that you can really relate to it in terms of freedom, health, like we said. So there is a family union. Of course, there is many factors why we have chosen Enagic and not the others, because it's some of the points are we have got that proof. Okay, the product itself has proven itself that it is a really genuine product of all the centuries. It's something that it's high technology, high tech. Beyond that, there is a lot of ethics. There is a lot of effort, science research behind. The other company who have worked years and years to get this project and opportunity to us. When it comes to our story, of course, we have started as we use Kangen water. We started using it, and through years, so we found out that there is much more than just, having that small income and staying at the same stage. What happened, sorry. So at the first year, we have found facts, and truly so things changed in our life. Those can be, fundamental, some things that you don't even believe, but it happened that something changed. And curiously, we have been, going, deep and deep, looking to this company, how amazing they have given this opportunity to people, how they have, helped thousands and thousands of people without any return. So they don't want to be famous or getting that marketing things. No, they are in the direct sales marketing, and it's something that's very basic and very easy to get. And it is for a purpose. It's in their mission, in their vision, that to help everybody and to let everybody, to lift them up, to let everybody, every single one, getting this the opportunity and helping them. From my story, it will come back to you to learn what is your relationship with this company. How do you believe in the product? How do you believe in the business model? And from that point, you can start and draw your path. What do you think so about designing your life? It's not about designing your room or your kitchen, changing your curtains colors or clothes, or it's about designing really your life, how it will come, how it will become, how it will reflect, if it's really that vision and dream board that you have it in your dreams, making you happy and feeling that lot of emotions inside you. Let me tell you a story, okay? So this story, I will be very short. There is, in one area, so there is a temple, okay, or mosque. And that area, so it was so rainy that all that temple start, floating, and things are, and the master there, he refused to leave the temple. He said, I believe in God, and I believe so in my universe, in the power that he believes to. It's so strong that I know that he will not let me down. So I will stay very, I will stick to my principles. I stay here until, the unique power will help me. And people, they keep coming to him, and he refused to get any help. So there is somebody who came with a boat, and the water starts flowing and flowing, and he's going to upper and upper of the levels until he reached at the top. So there is one boy who came with a small boat, and he told him, yeah, please jump, let me help you. So he said, no way. So there is one only power that will help me. It's there. So the boy left. So there is another one. They came also with a helicopter, and they told him, okay, come, we lift you. So we take you and we secure you. Come with us. And the same thing, he refused to go. And then water coming over and over until he passed. And he went to see the power. And there he said, oh, I believed so much in you, and I knew that you would never let me down. But what happened? How I could that passed away just like this? And the power responded back saying, okay, I came to you in form of a human, and I told you, come, I give you my help, but you refused. I came back again with a boat in a form of little boy, and I gave again my hand, and you refused. And last thing, so I came as a helicopter or a bird, and you refused that help. What do you think? So from this story, I just that you take 1 second to relate, to just look into yourself, into your inner voice, to know how comes that we are missing those opportunities? How comes? How many times that this opportunity has been offered to you? Why you didn't take it before? What you are waiting for? So maybe that the first time it was that inner voice, no, it's not for you. No, you cannot afford it. No, 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 it will happen only for them, not for me. This discussion, you know, those negative thoughts that they come in those situations, and they are much stronger than you, and you cannot get them out. So believe me, so there is something more stronger that you believe. You are very strong. You are stronger than you could even believe, because it's all about something inside you. It's about the mindset, actually, yes. The mindset. You know, the mindset, when we can call it, so clarity, let's see, maybe opportunity, looking about, you know, having senses, or many things. You can call it anything. Okay, the mindset is something more powerful that you imagine, because it's the only thing that it will stop you to do things. Okay, and those, unfortunately, they have built years and years and years in us. Okay, through different factors. They can be, you know, the social factor, the regional factors, like religious factors. There are a lot of stuff that it happens that these combinations are building, you know, layers and layers of those darkness until you cannot see what is inside you. Why? Because, you know, they want, the mind wants to protect you, to leave you in your comfort zone. I'm sure that you have heard this before many times, but if you don't go deep and know what it does mean exactly, you will never find yourself. You just, you know, you stay negative, you stay at your place, you don't act, and there's no reaction. That's it. It's easy to say, yeah, okay, I have to learn, and I have to take action and make it possible. But there is something called failure. If you are still, you know, afraid and you have that fear to fail, don't even try. It's better to stay in your comfort zone, and everything is comfy there. That challenge will come when you know that there is no limit. You go and you try and you fail and you come back and you stand up and you make it again and again and again. And after time, you will enjoy what you are doing. You will love what you are doing. You just, you know, get rid of all those obstacles, making you more, you know, focused, more determined. You know exactly what you want. Nothing will stop you again. Nothing will just, you know, be yourself. You will be yourself, that you'll do it automatically, like you are coming, dressing, getting out, and everything will be as a routine. Just make it possible and work on your mindset. Okay. So here, there is a quote of Bill Gates when he said that if I would be given a chance to start all over again, I would choose the network marketing. This network marketing through the direct sale, which is, you know, that you can make money more than the CEO. That's possible. Yes, it's possible. If you put this statement in another industry, in another concept, it will not be happening, of course. But here, you have a fantastic opportunity. This opportunity, it's after your work, it's, you know, having much more every time you are growing, much more every time you are referring, much more even every time that you are building your team and getting duplication and help others. In fact, you have to love it. It's something that it's all about you. If you love what you do, you don't even feel that that you are tired or you are lazy or demotivated. No, you're just focused. And when you do it, you do it with a lot of enjoyment, a lot of happiness. you make it possible for others as well. You show them the opportunity, you help them. And that satisfaction, you know, sometimes like you are giving them the chance, you're showing them the path, you're just directing them. Maybe you are their destiny, so that you came to their life to show the possibility that they have, and they couldn't look at it before. Okay, here, of course, in the network marketing is the industry that you work, or the effort, like doing the phone calls, going for meetings, doing demos, and following up, making a lot of strategic plans to make all your work very, you know, standing. And the rest is referrals. Imagine that the referrals in this business model is 80%. What is referrals? Okay, so we can see a lot of influencers now. They are just, you know, going to the coffee shop and taking a picture. Okay, and then people, when they start looking, they look to that experiences, sharing experiences. It's the same thing. So when you share your experience with others, with the neighbors, with the family, with the friends, and those with the others, it becomes a very big community. So it's endless. At the end of this journey, you will find that you are helping them by building themselves as well. Okay, let's see our next slide. Here, again, some of the statistics about the direct marketing and the direct sales. It has been proven last 100 years. And so I believe in US was, you know, the first start, when people, they are going to the neighbor and showing the product and go in and make. But there is something very beautiful with this business model. It's, you know, sharing, getting, you know, in nice environment, having that relationship between, it's not buyer and the seller. It's something more deep about it. So if you think that you want to be successful in this business, think about, you know, the deep meaning of it. There's also message. It's not about selling machines or selling products you can and making money. It's much deeper. Make it very seriously that this business can lift you and lift the others with you, can help you and help the others with you. It's all about the others as well, because you will never succeed alone. Believe me. So even if you become top leader and you are alone, there is nothing will happen after you reach maybe, you know, 100 machines or 200 machines. And so what? You don't have people that around you you don't have a team, you don't have, you know, that enterprise. It's really, think about it like your own business. You have this relationship between them. It's your everything. You start, you know, designing, structuring, making all those, you know, dreams coming true with others. It's not something to be meant to get people selfish. No, this business is for people who want to help others, who wants to grow with others. This is what I mean. So how to find your path? Creating desire. How to create a desire? You say, okay, so I have a desire, small desire here, but I don't know how to build it. What I do with it? Get the energy. Okay, what do you mean? So I can take vitamin C, get all the time with good energy? It's not possible. So love what you do. I believe that the last one will explain those. How to create first the desire. Desire is something that it is inside us. Maybe it passed one time, 2 times, but you never paid attention to it. Okay, it's like a first love. It's like, oh, I like that shoes, or I like that bag. It's a desire. Okay, it can be it just getting, you know, the impression will get up when the human being or the individual has been exposed to it many times. This is exactly what's happening to you now. Maybe the desire starts with a phone call. Your friend called you to this Zoom meeting, or you received a message by WhatsApp, or you have been in a group and you have seen there is something happening about business who will change your life. And from there, the design you have been exposed to first time. If you didn't take the opportunity, so there is no second time. And the desire will grow bigger and bigger. The inside voice, you know, start shouting or speaking louder and louder. Okay, I need really to change. I have to look at this seriously. Okay, it's something that it is there from the beginning, but you couldn't hear it because of those, you know, layers of all darkness that we have been programmed to format, you know, to be always disciplined and do always the same thing. How to get the energy now? It's not easy yet, but that desire will automatically attract the good energy, believe me. There is nothing to do with it. Just, you know, focus, be yourself, do what you have to do, get it, believe in it, believe in that desire, and it will come alone. It will just drag you with that energy. So you will feel so happy, so good that you want to repeat the experience every time. For example, if you are calling people, if you are doing, you know, the trainings, meetings, demos, you know, talking about the business model or the machines themselves, you will have much, you will be passionate to do it. Like you love what you do. When you love what you do, it comes, you know, without any effort. This is how to find your path. And by the way, so your path is something that it has been already designed somewhere, but you just let it on the side. Here, just one moment. Yeah, we have our directions as well. Directions means that I build the opportunity to myself as a business owner, as entrepreneur, as somebody who wants to change his life. I want to just drive through the correct way. For example, if you are going from point A to B or B to C, you just use what? Maybe GPS, Waze, Google Map, to know exactly where you are going. Where is your direction? I cannot go back. I have to improve myself every time. I have to go into the right direction, not going and, you know, wasting time. Here, for example, the direct sales has increased during the last pandemic. And it is so much impressive because this income, people, they have made in short period of time, more income than maybe the other years. And do you know why? Because they have been in a situation of fear. They have been looking to alternative things. They have been a lot, you know, discovering new things. They said, yeah, oh, okay, my health is now, it's my first priority. My job, so it's not secured anymore. I have to look into myself more deep and do something more attractive to me, to myself, to my mental health, to everything that I have. I have been doing this 9-to-5 job years and years and years. And after that, what will happen? You will stuck, you will get there. So even you achieve the best positions, you are, you know, what's your very, you know, best, you know, titles and graduating, whatever you are doing, at one point, believe me, you will just feel that you are empty. There is nothing inside. Nothing will push you to go and do something that you don't want to do, or you have done it many years that it became something, no excitement at all. No excitement, no encouragement. The fire has been, you know, very, very low. There is nothing to motivate you in the morning, nothing, you know, to attract you, to get you out of that bed and make things every day that you wish to have them, still they are there. Okay, that your dream car is still there. You didn't get it yet. That house or that vacation with your family or that boat or whatever that you have already, you know, built in your imagination and dreamed for it years and years, still you couldn't get it. You know why? Because you are not doing something that you love. You are doing something that you have used to do it. Okay, it's a routine, and at the end, you will not reach to your path. So find your right direction. I show you something that it is interesting, and it is very helpful, by the way. You can practice it, and it is something new for me as well, but believe me, it gives very quick results. Here I have put silence, then listen, then focus, then plan, then faith. And this is 5 elements. Okay. Those 5 elements, I believe that they are very essential for the business owners, for the business believers, for entrepreneurs that they want to build themselves. The silence is something very unique. You cannot be, you know, you don't think about things bigger than what you expect if you don't take that moment for yourself. Take it for yourself. Just be in silence for some moment. Okay, few minutes, half an hour, and listen to your inner voice, because there you will find that small voice shouting, crying inside you, telling you what will happen to me, what we will do. So what's next? Please, so just try it and listen to it. Don't be afraid, because of fear. Fears are coming. I know fears are coming, and they are just, you know, protecting you. Don't listen to this. Don't listen. So just please take this silence moment, listen to that inner voice, and then when you find it, focus, pick it, focus on it. Just concentrate and put much more effort on it. On that point, if you just touch it and pick it, you know what is it, get all your energy and you focus on it, you get your plan, start plan it, do your plan and draw your path. Yeah, show how you are going there. For example, calculate it. Okay, plan it. Every week I have to do so and so. Do it in a physical way, not only thoughts. Okay, they disappear after some time. And from there, believe me that you will come to your faith, to your path, to your way how to go. And this sequence are just, you know, the directions that everyone should take them into consideration when he's thinking seriously to become somebody, you know, going out of all those passive past life, which routine work and problems and obstacles and all that dopes and making only seeing the negative side of life, having a lot. Actually, they are inviting problems to their lives rather than going and find the solution. Take the opportunities, every single opportunity in life. Take it seriously. Think about it. Like here, you just, you know, take a moment and, is it for me? Is it really what I want? How can I do it? Focus on it. Do it in very intelligent and arrangement manners, and you will find it out. All right. Next. Your challenges. Something that people, they take it as an excuse. It's that we cannot call them challenges anymore, because, you know, they're excuses. I will let you know how we call them excuses rather than challenges. It starts all about that on the bottom, about the fear. Okay, so there is always fear. The fear is something that it's natural. It's not about you, about all the human beings. They have the fear, the baby when it starts, walking, there is no fear. There is no fears at all. So what we do, we start telling them, don't touch that, it's hot. Don't go there, you fall. This is not wrong, this is true, and then you start building and building, programming all those, protections. It is true, so it's just about how can we protect ourselves. So the fears are there, and we don't want to face them. We don't know so somebody has a fear of darkness. Some people, they have a fear of high or tall buildings. And some people, they have a fear of getting in love, or I don't know. So it depends. But believe me, if you don't go and face them, no one will take you and get across those fears. Even the doctor, go to anyone that you want. It's yourself who will treat those fears and get rid of them with a lot of process. I know it's not easy, but this is something, it's a must. If you don't get out of that comfort zone of your fears, of, okay, it's not, I will never make it. No, I know that I will fall again. I know that it will happen to me, not to the others. It's always me. Those, negative thoughts, that interior dialogues, thinking about, it's just a process of thinking and answering. And when I do this, because, you think about your mind, but you answer from your faith. So just make it possible. Go behind. So just let all those fears disappeared slowly and slowly. So the first one, it will be less, 80%, then 70%, then 50%, then until they will get disappeared at all. And then you can start, because your challenges or your excuses, like we said, it's to put those excuses and obstacles. I cannot afford it. I cannot be a rich man. I don't really relate to this. I don't like this business model. It's not for me. A lot of stuff, but it's just you're protecting yourself. Your mind is protecting you. That's it. Find the inspiration. Inspiration is also something that you become unique. You have something very special about your business. You don't even, have to work hard to prove whatever stuff you are doing, because you do it with love, you do it with the passion, and it comes to you very naturally. You find the solution. Of course, you have to find solution to your problems, to your smartly, not hardly, because some people they go to the easiest solution, and it can be temporary solution. No, it has to be something from the roots, something radical. You have this problem, you find the solution for it, you just get rid of it, finish, and you come back and you focus on your path again. Okay, so this is what we call the challenges or the excuses. And here I want to give you two beautiful quotes or proverbs that I like. I know that many of you have tried and have maybe didn't get the success from the first time, exactly like me. So it's not first time, and there is no miracles, like we said. So we are the ones doing the miracle. Here the quote is saying, quitters never win and winners never quit. And think about it. Think about it very, very in deep. It's not only, something I have put win, because the winners would never quit. If you are a winner and you get that taste of how you achieved that level, you came after all those obstacles and things that we talked about, all those excuses and fears and challenges, and finding solution, designing and making your path, making your direction, all those. So when you win, you will never quit. You will never go back to that situation, because it was so bad that you got that feeling. It's like a sweet. So you taste it once and you will never go back to not living without that taste. Okay, there is the second code. It's more about the investment here. It's take wherever coins you are in your pockets, feed your mind, because your mind will feed your pockets. This is about the mindset to invest in yourself. Don't invest in, I don't know, shop or clothes or whatever. Invest in yourself first, and you will see the results. Because the best investment is yourself. You have that jewelry inside you, that things that it will make much more money that you think. You never expect this, but when you start doing it, you will find that there is no limit. Like always we do, be scared of your dream. Be really shaken when you start dreaming. There is the first thing that you stand on the right place. When you get that feeling, you will see that it is the first step of your new journey. I think that so the last thing is about all this is to reflect, to take action, to make things happening. If we go through, the product and the business model and everything that we have learned through this experience, we have the first sorry. So the first is to believe in your product, and you have amazing product, but never you will find something more ethical, more genuine, more proven, helpful, a lot of values in it. If you believe, you have this one factor that it will just give you very good thing to start with. Teach the others, teach people. When you get that information, don't keep it for you, give it to others. Yes, we learn, we study, it's all about your desire, your passion. So if you need to get more research, how to do this business seriously, how to build your team, how to help others, teach to the others. When you find out something, teach to the others. You will just get people like you, duplicate them, having them into to the track, and they will do the same as you, because you have already showed them how to do it, by teaching them, by giving them the right information, the correct direction, and I'm sure that they will follow. Okay, so from there you start becoming a leader. You have also to build. So when you are helping, you are building a good base of this business. You are building your platform, your solid capacities. It's your asset. At the end, it is the asset. You have to work on it. You cannot just ignore it. You think that it's just that I need that bank account to be filled and that's it. I don't care about customers. I don't care about complaints. I don't care about the team or whatever they have a problem. So it's their problems, not mine. No, it's not like that. So we are always one family, and it is one team, one building. So it's one structure, one rock. It will move, together. We cannot be separated. We cannot, live and say, no, we don't care about the others. We care about everything, every single thing. Yes, be there, build your team, be the leader, and become a great leader by finding that solutions, giving them, the help, give them the hand. Don't just, say, no, I have started alone, I built myself alone. They will do the same like I did. Focus on your path. Put your objectives, team objectives as well. Okay, it will help. Discuss this with your team. Tell them what they want. Look at their projects. Build this together. When you concentrate and help them for those to grow up, you will grow up as well. Because this is something that it will not happen again. If you have started this business just now, or you started many years ago, and you didn't see, any progress, you have to look into those things. There's something missing. And my advice to you, so don't waste time. Don't waste time. Time is the most beautiful and expensive thing, because once it's gone, nobody will bring this time back. So take the opportunity, make it happening, teach and build and focus on your business, because this time it's, it's for you. It's not, maybe it will not happen again. You will not be at this age again, at this place again, at this, conditions again. You give yourself this opportunity to listen, to open your mind about new things. Yeah, take action on it, make it happening more and more. Yeah, this is so my advice to you. Don't forget to dream bigger always until you shake. Take the action, because without action there is no reaction. So you can stay in bed, nothing will happen, I promise. Of course, you make it happening by all those tools. You just, practice, make the things, you be more expert with, in practicing things, and improve. Give yourself the chance to improve. Don't even say that I already know. So those people will never learn. So every time we are learning, we are getting, much and much curious. Once you get new information, for example, you see new things happening. So why not? Thank you very much. I think that my presentation, this is the last slide, but I can take your questions, and I want to go back to that slide just in case that people will answer this one. Yeah, back to you, Simon. Tell me, so if just they can, if you can tell me about the chats, what they have, which model they have chosen. Yeah, this one.
Okay, thank you, Suhaila. Ladies and gentlemen, can we, before we go into that, let's give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Did you guys get value from her sharing this week? If you did, right, just type value in the chat box. If you really got tremendous value from her sharing. I can see that she really put a lot of effort, and the content on her slides is incredible, right? Yeah, so once again, thank you, Suhaila, for your sharing, for your session this week. I learned a lot from these slides, actually, and your presentation. Thank you so much. So I think you were talking about whether there are questions, which model. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions regarding Suhaila's presentation, you may put it in the chat box and see if she can respond to you. Yeah, so she's talking about model 1 and model 2. So if you have any questions, just put it in the chat box. Yeah, so put in the chat box, and then Suhaila will still be on the line for some time, and I hope she can actually answer the question. So in the meantime, if you don't mind, Suhaila, I'll just stop sharing the slide for a moment. Yeah, I just want to. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, any questions, please put it in the chat box. In the meantime, before your questions, I'd like to talk about something that's very important. As you know, I mean, just now what we learned from Suhaila is very simple. A lot of people, they don't take action is because they are so afraid to fail. It's not for me. Maybe basically they are afraid to fail. They are afraid that they commit into something and they can't make it. So it's a lot of protective mechanism. It's nothing more than that. They may love the product, they love everything, but they still have something to say about it because they're so afraid to fail. So it's about us finding that belief in ourselves that if we really want to do this and we put in the action, like what she has done, put in the action, go through the challenges and to build our team and to duplicate our team, we can make a success out of this business. And that's one of the key things I learned from Suhaila's presentation. Yeah, so one thing that we always want to talk about is the importance of attending the events. Yeah. So there's a few questions in the chat box. Before we go into that, I just want to talk about the event that is happening in January. I hope everybody can see this. It is our Essential Kangen virtual workshop happening on 15th of January 2022. All right. So if you haven't gotten your tickets, you must, because this is an absolute must attend. You know, we've done this workshop over, I don't know how many times, 100 times, I guess, maybe more. I don't know. And every time people attend this workshop, these are the speakers, myself included. We have Mr. Sam Chia himself, Ming Wei, Nicholas Tan, Thomas, Heman, Egbert, you're all the speakers there and others. That's happening on the 15th Jan. Take a look at the timing for your time zone. So you still can get a hold of the early bird price of $15 US per ticket. I'll be sending the link in the chat box very, very shortly. Now, this event, what this event will do for you is this. You see, a lot of people, they need to get clarity on the business before they start the business. But most people, they don't give their downline the clarity, or their downlines, they don't get the clarity. So this event, the EKVW, is designed to give you yourself and your downlines the clarity on the business, how to do the business, the clarity on the product, and many more we cover throughout the entire day of the workshop. It used to be a 2-day workshop, but we compress it into 1 day so that you guys can fit it into your schedule, right? So it's all about clarity. Once people are clear, like Suhaila, she said, a lot of people, they don't want to take the plunge. Why? Because they don't have clarity. They don't know what this business is all about, how much money they can make, the lives they can change. That's why they don't do the business. So this workshop is designed to help you do that. So it's happening on the 15th of January, 2022. And the early bird price will end at 31st December. After that, it'll be $50 a ticket. So there's a $35 per ticket saving right there. Okay, so $15 before 31st of December. And I urge you not just to buy one ticket, to get tickets enough for your team, because you want your team to come in. Now, in our business, we talk about duplication. It's not about one person being a superstar. It's about you. If you can get your entire team to do the same thing that you're doing. So you want to get your entire team to be on this workshop. All right. So I've just pasted the link in the Zoom chat. Please get your ticket soon, right, before the 31st of December, and get it for your team as well. Yeah. So back to Suhaila. I think there's a number of questions in the chat box. First one by Tika Adikari. Suhaila, please share your experience, how you close your sales. Very direct question.
Very good question, yeah. Do you remember when I started talking about the challenges? This I can just tell you that one of the challenges that I don't know how to close the sale. I'm not a salesperson, okay? Let me give you some small story, okay? So it's somebody that I introduced him to the business, and he replied to me, I'm not a salesperson. I cannot sell. I don't know how to close. Okay. And what he was doing, he was a recruiter in a company in HR. So he's recruiting. Just I responded to him saying, what do you do? He said, I'm a recruiter. Yeah, I see. You are not a salesperson, of course. What you are doing, you are not promoting your company, getting people and sending them to get the interviews. Then after offering them, and so make sure that they will join and give them the best package and whatever. It's the same process. It's the same process. Here they call it a recruiter. Here they call it a seller, but it's the same process. Once you start, prospecting, of course, before closing, you have to start prospecting. So I can relate to the same example that a recruiter start prospecting in the mini platform, for example, screening CVs, going to LinkedIn, finding profile. It's the same thing. We prospect. After prospect, there is a process going in detail, like you are going in the CV and doing the screening, looking at that person, how many experience, how many, maybe he's married, no, looking at different, things that it will help to give the offer. All right. So this is what we do as well in our work. We go into those prospects. We see what they have, what they need, what is their problem, why they are looking for this product. Okay. So we just go deep. It's not random. It's specifically case by case. And like the recruiter at the end, so they are given the offer or they are doing the interview, sorry, we do the demo. Okay, so it's our interview. We just show, okay, this is what questions, answers, and all will be, going smoothly because it's the same process. They are doing their interview, we are doing our demo. And closing, yeah, this is the most important thing. So it's your offer. The recruiter will give the offer, the job offer to that person, candidate. And your client, your prospect will become your clients. You will just give him the offer. This is what we will offer you. This, this machine, this product will help you to go through all those obstacles, and it is fit for you. It is really, the package will be exactly for you, will help you to get rid of this, of that. And once you touch the pain and you give them the solution, it's the sale will happen. This is the closing. Of course, there is many methods. You may train yourself, or you ask, about them. It's closing questions, some of the techniques that you will just, I believe you can offer help, your continuous. You focus on the positive things that you have, the strength things about the product itself, and the sale will come instantly. Don't worry. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you for that answer. I think, what I've gotten from Suhaila is, I think a lot of people, sometimes we get a little bit lazy with our closing. We just expect to do a demo. You want to buy or not. But what she just said is she go into the detail and just focus back on the customer. We get so carried away with getting them to sign the application form to pay the money. But sometimes we forget about coming back to why they need this machine in their house and the value of the machine, and offering good service and good after-sales service, and focus on the positive. That's what I like. Focus on the positive. Don't focus on the negative. Always be in a positive connotation. That's what Suhaila mentioned as well. So any other questions? I think 1 second. Let me just go up. Another question, also very direct question. How do you recruit team members?
Team members, yeah, this is very interesting subject as well, because I believe that it's not easy to go and start recruiting. Like you have just to analyze and find out about that person. It's not to be selfish. It's something that, yes, it will help my team. So I have to be very, specific. Those people who don't have that fire that we talked about, they don't have that desire yet. They're just, looking. We call it browsing. Maybe it's for me, maybe not. I will try and see. Let me just, start, and if not happening, so no, those people will not succeed in their life to be part of the team, neither to build their own team. Because, as a team leader, you have to focus on something. Your business is relying on them. That's why it's a bit, challenging. Yes, we help them. We get them, motivated. We offer a lot of trainings. They can come and get, all the information they have. But once they don't have that desire, that passion from themselves, they don't want really to change their lives. So it's not for us. So be very focused when you start your business and you do your structure. Pick those who have, much more passion, much more they are more determined to make this business seriously. Okay, this is what we do.
Absolutely. So yeah, pick your people. Sometimes we have to be selective also who we want to work with, because this is, when we recruit a downline, we also go and support them. We put a lot of our own effort into as well. So sometimes we have to choose who we work with. So it's all about posturing as well. I think that's what I got from Suhaila's answer. So guys, any more questions? If not, then we'll come to the end of our weekly meeting for this week. So once again, let's give a big round of applause to Suhaila Dijera from Abu Dhabi once again. She'll be Can't wait to see you and Seiko 682 next year, and then after that Dash 2 and then Dash 3. It will definitely come your way with the way that you have understood the business, the maturity that you have on the business. 100% it will come to you, no doubt about it. So best wishes to Suhaila. Welcome Sam onto the panel. So ladies and gentlemen, if any good stuff, good feedbacks, if you got value from Suhaila, you can let her know in the comment box. Give her your best wishes. Sam, anything from your side?
Yes, Suhaila, I want to acknowledge you. You give such good value today. You are a natural mentor, a leader. Really.
Thank you
So this is the first time that I've really seen you speak in public. Awesome job. All right. So well done. Let's all give her a big hand. All right. Okay. So were you there at the GoPro, Suhaila, last week?
Yes.
Can you just share from you a very quick summary, maybe in less than 10 to 20 words, your experience of GoPro?
It's something, it's amazing. Actually, GoPro will give you exactly what you need to do, where they are, the expertise, where exactly to go, which points you have to focus on. When you go, you start just with your motivation, that will be times 10 with them. All those stories, all those tips and advice that they will give you, it's something that you will not find them in the books nowadays or somewhere on Google. No, it's more specific about network marketing, so designed, so determined for people like us who wants to succeed in their business. And you can see the stories there. You can see that there is many leaders coming from different industry, and they come to the same hub, to the same platform, which is GoPro, to give this business the power coming more to doing things professionally, actually. So you become really professional in your area.
Thank you so much, Suhaila. So, okay, I'm going to pass the floor to Simon to just close this off.
Sure, thank you. Just to share my experience with GoPro as well. It was 2 weeks ago, right? 2 weekends ago. Fantastic event. Next year, 2022, there will be another GoPro again. And if you've missed the last one, you have to be there next year. I've gotten so much value from it, and those breakout rooms where you get to talk to other network marketers in other countries is just a really incredible experience, and you learn so much from these people, and they give you exact game plans to build your business, the Enagic business. So it's fantastic. So the next,
Sorry, okay, finish it up and I'll just add something here.
Okay, so the next 2022 GoPro, please make sure that you talk to your leaders, whichever country you're from, and make sure that you can get a ticket from them if they have bought tickets already.
All right.
Just over to you, Sam.
I just want to say something, right? Now, GoPro is a must-attend annual event. It is a must-attend annual event, meaning that every year, come December, all of you who are in this business of ours called network marketing, you must be there. And you want to be there with your team members every year, year in, year out, because there's so much value to get. And when you go to such an event, you go there, you may get some new ideas. But it needs reinforcement. And GoPro, every time we go in there, of course, we do get to hear things repeated over and over again. But we also get new ideas. There's new speakers, and it is such a invigorating event. And it's like each of us, we need to go and take a daily bath, right? Okay. So with this event, it is something that you have to go annually to really get new perspective, fresh perspective, and get realigned again on what we want to do in our industry with Enagic. So, okay, I'm going to let you to just close it off, Simon.
All right, guys. So yeah, that's I think GoPro is a no-brainer. You must attend it. So once again, thank you, Suhaila. Thank you all of you for being with us on this weekly meeting. So we hit Sam. Are we having one next week or we're not?
Oh, okay. Next week is Christmas.
Yeah.
The following week is New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So okay. Yeah. Okay. Just as well, you asked a question. So today's meeting is the last one for the whole year. and we will meet again. Because we have a long break. We'll be meeting again on the 8th of January. So it's like it's happening in the next meeting will be happening in about 3 weeks' time.
Yep, 3 weeks time.
All right.
So the next weekly meeting, 8th of January next year. So guys, have a wonderful year-end holiday. Some of you are going. Stay safe and enjoy your weekend. And see you guys next year, January 8th for the weekly meeting, and for the EKW on the 15th.
Okay,
See you
come
guys.
for the EKW. Simon, can you just put up the
I will.
details again? And I would like to take this opportunity to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. All right. I'm going to allow
Happy New
everybody
Year.
to be able to unmute yourselves.
Happy New Year.
Some
Happy New Year. New Year, Sam.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Turn on your camera, everybody. You're gonna take a camera.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Turn on your camera, everybody.
Christmas
Give a
and
big smile.
hello everyone.
Everybody. Happy New Year.
Christmas, Happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year, everybody. Take care. Enjoy. See you guys next year.
Suhaila.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Suhaila.
Bye bye.